Saludamos ya a Noam Chomsky, lingüista, filósofo, uno de los analistas más respetados a la hora de analizar los grandes conflictos internacionales. Señor Chomsky, muchas gracias por atendernos. Es para nosotros un privilegio hablar con usted.
Thank you.
En su último libro, La retirada, usted analiza el repliegue de Estados Unidos en países como Afganistán, como Irak. ¿Cree usted que Estados Unidos está dejando de ser el gendarme del mundo?
It's very much the world's policeman by any dimension you would like to pick. Military expenditures, sophisticated military bases around the world. It's trying very hard to ensure that the world remains under its unilateral domination. So with regard to Ukraine, for example, the US formal position, now pretty much adopted by NATO, is that the war must continue in order to severely weaken Russia. Meanwhile, the war itself is harming potential competitors, Germany, Europe generally. In Germany, which is the major industrial center of Europe, in Germany, over 3/4 of the population want to move towards negotiations now. Emmanuel Macron, he still sees openings for negotiations. But unless those are explored, we won't know whether it's possible. And for the time being, the United States and Britain following it seem to be strongly opposed.
Sí, es cierto, ¿no?, que en las últimas semanas el conflicto de Ucrania ha vivido una escalada peligrosa. ¿Ve usted factible un ataque nuclear?
The longer the war continues, the more Russia fails to achieve its objectives, the greater the likelihood of an escalation. There's a lot of talk about nuclear weapons. Will that happen? We don't know, but every step that's taken moves up the escalation ladder. And if you do get as far as tactical nuclear weapons, then the world is in serious danger, all of which makes it more imperative that we move now as quickly as possible towards a negotiated settlement.
Usted está ahora mismo en Brasil, hemos visto lo que está ocurriendo con Bolsonaro, está el ejemplo de Trump, Meloni en Italia. ¿Por qué cree usted que los países democráticos dejan de creer un poco en soluciones progresistas? ¿Por qué este auge de la extrema derecha?
It traces back to the neoliberal programs of the past 40 years. These programs have been designed in such a way that they greatly increase the power and wealth of the major economic centers. Real wages for male workers are about the same as they were in 1979. There's, of course, been growth, but gone into very few pockets. The result of all of this has been a lot of anger, resentment, contempt for institutions. Why should we trust any of them? It's very fertile terrain for demagogues who can come along and say, I'm going to save you. I think that's a substantial part of the background for this phenomenon that we see developing in many countries.